bitches, the guns, the knives, the average hoe. Smashing the niggas that's trying to stop the dough. To get focused, nigga, we about to blow. The money, the jewels, the cribs, the cars, the clothes. The bitches, the guns, the knives, the average hoe. Smashing the niggas that's trying to stop the dough. To get focused, nigga, we about to blow. The money, the jewels.
Welcome to another live session of The Lab. I am Al, joined by my brother Marcus. What's poppin', little bro?
What's going on?
Chilling like a villain, chilling like a villain. Hey,
Sure.
before we get into the mix of things, have did you see some random proposing to Keke Palmer? I can't remember. I don't know if she was at a convention or whatever the case may have been. But like some random dude just comes to the front of the stage, asking her to marry him. I was like, oh, well, way to go, way to shoot your shot, homie. You know? I mean, because what's the worst you can say? No, you know.
That's it. Yeah.
But I credit homeboy for shooting his shot. And speaking of Keke Palmer, I just wrapped up a show of hers on Peacock. Oh, here it is. Here it is, right here. My man is on one knee in front of the stage.
Oh, wow.
I can only imagine what she's thinking. But she seems cool as hell, man. She seems cool as hell. But her show on Peacock, The Burbs.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Did you see it? Did you get a chance to?
I haven't. I know what it is. I have it on my list of things to check out.
Okay. Let me know when you do.
You like it?
I don't hate it.
Okay.
I don't hate it, but I will say that there are parts that are hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know, man. I mean, again, I don't hate it. She's good, she does her thing in it, she has her funny things, but when you check it out, let me know. Maybe we can dive into it a little bit more, but it's not bad. It's The Burbs on Peacock, which is cool.
Is it a comedy?
Yeah.
Okay.
So there are characters on the show that are funny. Like one of her neighbors, he's like a quirky dude, real weird, doesn't like to be touched, but he's like super smart, He's one of my favorite characters on the show just because he's just ridiculous. Then there are a couple of old ladies on the show that their characters are funny. But they mix a little serious in there too. You know what I mean? Because people are getting murdered. So they're trying to find, that's
Like a whodunit in a neighborhood.
Yeah, kind of. So it's not bad. Again, it's on Peacock. Check it out. It's only 8 episodes. I think each episode is like 45 minutes. So it's not too bad to watch. I just wrapped it up last night. If you're not watching Monarch or Paradise, you're wrong. That's all I'm going to tell you. You're wrong if you're not watching those shows. A couple other things. I watched Scream 7. And I watched Anaconda with Paul Rudd and Jack Black. And I think I laughed more watching Scream 7 than I did Anaconda.
It got really bad reviews, man. I mean, I want to see it. I'm going to wait. I was going to go to the theater to see it.
No, don't.
Yeah, I'm going to wait for this stream.
Now, I will say this about Scream 7. The kill scenes, again, we don't really need another Scream movie. I don't hate the actors for getting their money on it. I can see how they're going to continue it without Sidney Prescott. Because, I mean, for me, I'm waiting for the bad guy to win when it comes to the Scream series.
I feel like they've wrapped this series up multiple times.
Yeah, nah, man. And this particular, because, the last two, they had, what's his name? Billy Loomis's daughter. And Jenna Ortega was the sister as well. So, they kept her out of this flick, and I believe it's because of her stance on the Israel-Iran war.
Yep.
She doesn't support Israel, so apparently she got booted
And
from his flick.
Ortega said she wouldn't do it without her in it.
So I commend both those actresses. Thumbs up to you. I didn't pay to go see it, so I will openly admit that. But the kill scenes,
Mhm.
they made me laugh like a motherfucker, bro. Again, I think I laughed more during that movie than I did Anaconda. There's a scene where I don't know if it's my boy from Gen V, the strong one that has mental issues. No, 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 no. He got killed a different way. Well, there was one character on the show who gets stabbed like through the temple, and the way his eyes go while he's getting stabbed
Mhm.
killed me.
Mhm.
There's a chick swinging because she's stuck on this fucking stunt thing. The way my man opens her gut up and the way it just spills and flaps all over, that made me laugh like a motherfucker. Like the kill scenes in this movie are definitely worth the watch. So I think for entertainment, that's about and I'm getting ready to watch DTF with Bateman and our boy from Stranger Things.
Mhm.
That's on HBO Max. But
Yeah.
I need to wrap up Fallout because I think I'm only like 2 episodes into the new season, which is also another phenomenal show. Again, that's on Amazon Prime. Yeah, check those things out. Now, I don't know if you know that Tretch and Peppa from Salt and Pepper have a kid. Were you aware of that? So they have a daughter, and the daughter made her debut in the boxing ring.
Mhm.
Go ahead and roll clip on this one, babe. I'll let
I know
the
she's a boxer.
no. Not after that. The one on the ground is Tretch's daughter. I forget her name.
Here comes the backhand
Now,
hook.
here it is again.
Like
She
some
takes
bruising on the
3
arm.
shots to the face, bro. It's like she 3
Same
shots to
spot.
the face before
Yeah.
she goes night night.
She
Now
got
the
hit in the
girl
same spot 3 times.
with the same
Had to
punch.
do it. Yeah, had to do it.
And the girl she fought, apparently Tretch is pissed off because he believes that the people the people in her corner set her up. Because the girl that just knocked her out is a gold medalist. So when you're coming up, you're making your debut. Usually they put you in the ring with somebody on your level. Never somebody, not a gold medalist. Your first fight, really?
I mean,
Usually,
that's on her camp though, because
yeah.
they
You're saying Tretch is saying her husband set her up.
yeah, like why would
So
they
he's
not know that? Hell, that's a little bit on her too. Like, why would you accept the fight and you don't even know who your opponent is? Or you
maybe
don't
she.
know.
I don't think she knows much about the game like that, bro.
No,
But they
that's
just
crazy.
they kept gassing her head up, got her in the ring,
Boxing's
and
a
that
different level, man. It's not
for
like just
real.
squabbling in the street.
No, it's not.
Boxing is a science. They say it's a sweet science.
And again, your
You
first
gotta
fight,
protect yourself.
for real. Like that's your first effing fight, dude.
Yeah.
That
I
is
mean,
your
it might
first
be our
fight.
last fight. What round was that?
The first round, bro.
Oh, jeez. Oh man, I thought it was like second or third.
You
Maybe
know,
she done something. Nah, that might be it,
if I'm
bro.
not mistaken, that was the first round, dude. That
Damn,
was
that's tough.
that was the first round.
I didn't know that they had a daughter that fought. I mean, I knew about them having a child. I know their relationship was like pretty wild back in the day. But
I had no idea they had a daughter, and I had no and apparently she's like a model. I would have just stuck to that. Oh, we have lost Marcus. Excuse us while we experience this technical difficulty. Probably some internet issues, so we expect him back in the next couple of seconds. So just bear with us while we get him back on.
I don't know what just happened.
I don't think they want. I think they're mad that you making fun of homegirl getting knocked out, bro.
I'm really not though. That's the thing. I'm just like, you gotta know who you're fighting, and like, I don't know, just everybody's getting into this boxing thing, man. Like, people from different walks of life are trying to get into that ring. And I'm like,
Yeah,
I
you
get
got
a paycheck, but
Logan Paul calling out NFL players like, dude, stick to your WWE shit.
and you know what's
Continue.
funny? When he said that, oh boy brought up Myles Garrett. He was like, "Whoa, why are you bringing him up?" It's like, yeah, bro. Have you looked at what Myles Garrett looks like?
Dude, Brandon
DK
Jacobs came out
Metcalf?
and was yeah. Brandon Jacobs came out and was like, yo, dog, anytime you want it, we'll
Le'Veon
learn
Bell's
with you.
trying to do it. He's trying to set up the fight. And then
Mhm.
it's like,
But
oh, I'm talking about active players. Like, dude, listen, we watched you fight Floyd Mayweather. Now, I'll give Logan Paul his credit. I'm not a fan of him at all, but he is super athletic.
mhm.
He's definitely a tough person, I would say, because he's gone into these things.
And he's
That's
a
it.
great heel in the WWE, man. He's
Oh
really good at
yeah,
what he does there.
it's natural because people don't
Mhm.
like him. Like there's, I feel like what the funny thing with him is, like most good heels is like they have that heat where it's like I'm rooting against you because you're the bad guy. Like people are rooting against you because you are a bad guy, not because you're playing a bad guy. No, because you're
Yeah,
a terrible person. So from
pretty
all
effing much.
accounts, I don't know him. I don't know him personally. I'm just saying from everything we've seen of him over the last decade,
Yeah, what he's shown
and
of himself, him
yeah,
and his brother. We're
they
gonna get into
seem
his
like
brother later.
scumbags. So,
Pretty effing much. Pretty much.
yeah,
Now we got tons of now speaking of fights, did you watch the UFC Fight Night last night?
I did not. I missed it.
No worries, no worries. I watched the last I watched the last three fights of this fight night. The main event was what's his name? Emmett versus a young Argentinian.
Mhm.
We'll just say that didn't last too long, bro.
Jeez.
I was rooting for Emmett to win because it's very rare that I'll root for an Argentinian,
Mm.
and it's quite simply because of how Argentinians feel about black people. So it's very rare that you'll ever see me root for an Argentinian. Regardless of what one may say in public or what have you, yeah, I'm going to tell you straight up Argentinians don't like black people. Take a look at
So
their,
maybe.
you don't want to believe me or if you think I'm talking shit, just look it up. Look what they've done to their people who were of African descent over there. They massacred them
I just don't
so
get it.
they can stay predominantly pasty. So very rare that I'll root for an Argentinian. I won't go too deep into that. But either way, the Argentinian beat Emmett up like it wasn't even a contest, bro. He made Emmett look. I've never seen it. Emmett's lost, but never really like this. And man, he TKO, bro. TKO.
When did they start having these fight nights every weekend? I mean, I've done this for a while, but it feels like every weekend it's a fight night or it's a numbered card. Like
I mean,
maybe
now
it's
that they're on
because of
Paramount,
Paramount. Yeah,
yeah,
they
now that
just
they're
don't
on
want to push
Paramount, they
this.
got to produce. But they used to do that every week.
Okay.
And then there come times in the year where they'll take a break, especially like during Christmas and the holidays.
Okay.
So they stay pretty consistent. But as far as like the numbered cards go, they usually limit the numbered cards so
Yeah,
that
it used to be like a once a month thing, like pay per views. But now with
and
them with the streaming, they can do like
pretty much
numbered
anything.
events. Yeah, anytime they want. That's the good thing about streaming, because it kills that pay per view model, which is
Yeah, yeah.
so stupid. But at the same time, it's like I wouldn't say it dilutes the product, but if you have it so much, you know what I mean? Like there's so much of it. At some point, it's gonna be ebb and flows. Like you have really good stuff, and then it's gonna be like, man,
And bro, that White House card
mm.
really effing weak.
It does. It looks really weak
Really
so far.
effing weak. So it
Maybe
turns out
maybe it gets better as time gets closer, but right now, no, on paper it does not.
who, like literally, I don't think it's gonna get better because it's what in June. We're in
Yeah.
March. One, two. Turns out what Ngannou, now Rousey, and some of these other fighters are saying. I mean, granted, we've seen it, which is why Jake Paul likes to pay these has-beens what he does. Dana White and that organization, because I know he
Oh
doesn't really
yeah,
run it anymore. They don't like to pay anybody. So
bro.
apparently, like John Jones, they were in talks with John Jones
I saw
John
that.
Jones even lowered his amount
Mhm.
on what he was asking to get on the card, and they still tried to lowball him from that. As low as he went, I don't know what the numbers are. I don't care. But nonetheless, John Jones is the best fighter you have on the card.
Yeah.
To top it off, he is the best American fighter you have on the card. Granted, I'm not with this with the UFC being broadcasted at the White House.
It's
You know,
just
again,
yeah.
we got a retard in office, so retarded shit is
But
gonna happen.
I saw this thing. So like most organizations, like I think the NBA with their union, and that's the one thing the UFC doesn't have a union, and that hurts the fighters. But like the NBA, like I think they split profits. If it's not 50-50, it's like 60-40 for the players. I think the
Mm.
NFL is something similar like that. I think the UFC from their profit to fighters is like 80-20. That is insane, bro. Like they just signed what 7 billion, $8 billion
Yeah, they're a
maybe
billion
on
dollar
Paramount,
corporation.
and the fighters are fighting for $50,000. I mean, hey, I'll take $50,000, like for sure.
Ronda Rousey called out Valentina and talking about she only makes her money on OnlyFans showing her titties. I don't know if that's true. I'm not on OnlyFans, but
Bro,
nonetheless, Valentina shot back saying that most of us fighters get a revenue stream doing OnlyFans, and a really good one at that. So, what the fuck are you talking about?
and like
I swear, Ronda.
OnlyFans, from what I know, it's not like just porn per se.
No,
Like people have like different content that they put on there. I mean, I know that that's the perception
it's
because of
supposed to bring you closer to the fame,
your fans.
if you
Yeah.
will. Yeah. So for Ronda, like Ronda, you were making WWE money, and
Mhm.
you know what Dana was paying these fighters. And you want to take shots at her for making extra money on OnlyFans? Like, look, I don't know if it's gonna happen, but I'm kind of praying that that Gina puts fist to your mouth.
Oh, I think Gina's gonna whoop on Ronda, bro. I'm calling it.
It's
I'm
like
saying it.
you
I
know
think
what
Gina's
Dana's
gonna
paying
whoop
these
on her.
fighters. You know what I mean? And I think they were trying to make a deal with Dana, and Dana turned them down too, which is why they're doing it the Jake Paul way on Netflix. So,
I
granted,
don't
yeah,
understand why they don't have a union though. Considering what that sport is, like how dangerous that sport is, you would think that they would, you know. And like the thing like I was saying with the NBA, there was a time where the NBA split was like 75-25 or something. Even with that, these owners are still making bank. But
true
now it's
false.
closer to like 60-40 or whatever. Bro, look at the guaranteed contracts that are being done in the NBA. We're talking almost $500 million. That's in the next few years.
Let me
Five
pose this
hundred million
question:
dollar contracts.
True false? The NBA and the NFL are the only two sports organizations with a salary cap. Is that true?
Major sports, I think so. Baseball doesn't have a salary cap. They have something. I
Now,
think it's to like where like the biggest teams or the highest grossing teams have to pay into a pool that like all the teams collect from.
but
It's
nonetheless,
something like that. I could be wrong.
no other teams have a cap the way the NFL and the NBA does, right? Why do you think that is?
Well, those are the two highest revenue sports. I mean, baseball is as well. But you would think baseball, they've been, bro, the MLB's been trying to get a salary cap in baseball for a very long time. But the
You
players'
want to
union
you
just they ain't playing that.
you want to
They're
know
not
why?
doing it. Hmm.
This is just my personal opinion. You can agree with it or not. But the NFL and the NBA have a cap because predominantly, what color are all the players?
I mean, that's a fair point. But I
Now,
think that
baseball,
about
like,
pretty much every sport, though.
well,
Soccer.
well, you forget a lot of those Euro teams. But with soccer, they make their money on advertisement, and only the All Stars really get paid. Your Mbappe's, your
So
Messi's,
many
your
different,
Ronaldo's.
so many different leagues in soccer.
But it isn't a black dominated sport, much like the NBA and the NFL. That's all I'm saying. But
I
nonetheless,
mean, I feel like, I mean, I understand where you're coming from, but baseball is a predominantly, I would say, Hispanic sport at this point. You know, but they won't.
And the Japanese are taking over that too. So
Yeah, but they won't cap them. Like I said, there's something in place to where it's not a salary cap, but it's something there.
it's
But
who set them up initially back in the day,
yeah,
which is why that they're never gonna
yeah.
they're
But look at
they're
the
never gonna fuck
Dodgers.
with that. Hmm.
Dodgers have the highest payroll, and they continue to add big salaries because they make them and the Yankees make so much money every year. Hey, bro, it's really about what your pockets look like. And it's funny enough, the Yankees are kind of a mom and pop organization, even though they're the Yankees. Like that's a family thing that's been passed down.
Hmm.
Like the Dodgers are owned by billionaires. These dudes' pockets are long. Like the Yankees' pockets, they should be longer, but that's how the wealthy stay wealthy to me. I'm not spending money. That's what I'm gonna keep.
Now, speaking of baseball, I haven't really been watching, but this clip is circulating a lot. So I have in this one clip, you're gonna see two different reactions from players. So the clip we're about to bring up, yeah, here we go. So you have two Mariner teammates. My man goes to extend and shake his hand. And my man says, "Nah, these guys are teammates on the Mariners." And look at the other guys. Look at that. Look at that. Now, the white boy, the catcher, that said, "Oh, he was like, oh no, we're just out there competing. I love that guy. When we go back home, we're brothers."
Is that
Like,
Riley? Is that
yeah,
Cal Riley?
whatever. Yeah,
Is that
whatever
his
his
name?
name is. Hmm. Like, dude, if in fact he is your brother, wherever you are in the world, whatever you're doing, you can still extend him some respect and shake his fucking hand or give him a hug. If in fact he is your brother. Because I mean, dude, we're not pros. Before a game, I'll dap you up. After a game, I'll dap you up, regardless of how it goes. You mean to tell me on a stage like this, in front of the whole world, you do this to this man and you want to fucking come back and say, oh, we're brothers? You know, we're just out here competing. When we get back to Seattle, nah, nigga, fuck you.
It's just how some cats are, man. They don't have sportsmanship or whatever. Teammates or not. I wouldn't want to shake his hand.
Like after that, after you do that to me in front of the whole fucking world, I don't want to hear you talking about we brothers, dude.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear you talking about we. You can go fuck yourself, literally, after some shit like that. That kind of shit I take like personally. I don't
Is
know
that
why, but
is that Cal Riley? I think that's him.
yeah, I think that's the
For the
name.
Mariners. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He had all them home runs. I think he broke the record for catchers hitting home runs last year.
Mm.
They were talking about, oh, he should have won the MVP over Aaron Judge. Like, yeah, sure. Aaron Judge led
Aaron
baseball.
Judge don't need to be winning awards because speaking of him, because
No,
because of him,
he,
the United States team lost to Italy.
no, I'm saying
So
he had the highest average. He hit a bunch of home runs like usual. I
and
honestly, the World Baseball Classic to me is, for one, I feel like they play it at the wrong time of the year, and two, like you're not getting the best of the best. These teams in the MLB are not allowing their best players to go and play because what's my boy's name? He used to pitch for the Mets. Now he's with the Dodgers. Edwin Diaz, a couple years ago, hurt himself celebrating, not pitching, not doing anything athletic, celebrating. Tore his knee up, and since then it's like, nah. I think Lindor. I think he's. I think he plays for Team Puerto Rico, but they're not even. The Mets aren't even letting him play. You know, or like um, Otani, as good as Otani, great as Otani is, I'm not sending him over. But the investment that I put in there, I don't want him going over there to pitch. He, hurt something, or injure anything. And like,
yeah, I agree on
I
that
feel
too.
like they're not the best of the best aren't being represented. I feel like it should be like the Olympics, or like it used to be. Like every 4 years, do baseball classic, not every year. And
Mm.
I don't know. I feel like we're not gonna win anyway. I don't know that we've won a World Baseball Classic since they started doing them. The best players aren't necessarily American at this point. I
No.
mean, a couple are really good, but for the most part, there's a lot of these guys, even if they are American born, they can still go play for their you know whatever their parents' team is.
Hmm.
Like I think like Lindor, I'm pretty sure could play for Team America, but he plays for Puerto Rico, or is it Dominican Republic? I'm screwing everything up. I'm sorry,
Hmm.
Francisco Lindor. I'm not being disrespectful.
I just think it's funny that Puerto Rico has a separate team outside of the U.S. when Puerto Rico is a
Yeah.
part of the U.S. So, like,
I mean, I think they have a basketball team. I'm pretty
do they?
sure they do.
Mm.
Yeah, a national team. But
Yeah, well,
I don't
good
know.
for them.
I feel like they should do it like the Olympics. But
Good for them. So,
yeah,
how about
and
your
like
boy?
what's the call it starting? Like spring training has started. Like guys are playing actual baseball games. The season starts like what 2 weeks. Why would the World Baseball Classic start this late in the year, like right
Yeah,
before the
yeah,
season starts? I
yeah.
don't know. Never understood that. But my bad. Go ahead,
Dude, how about your boy Maxx Crosby?
bro.
Was that a
I've
prank?
seen. I don't see. This is my opinion on it. I feel like it makes the Ravens look kind of shisty because you knew he would fail the physical if you're gonna base it off of how his knee looks right now. He literally just had surgery a couple weeks ago. The world knew this. You knew this, but you fail him because you realize, oh, we're gonna have to lose these two first round picks. Trey Henderson is right there. He's not as good as Max, but he's really good. And we keep our first, our two firsts. And you get him for a year longer. Granted, he's older. Like Max is younger and better than Trey Hendrickson, but you don't lose those two firsts. I feel like it makes it like I don't know, man. It's like Indian giving. I don't get it. I don't want to make a deal with Baltimore. Like, because how do I know it's gonna really go through? That's crazy
Wow.
to me. Like that's
Wow.
like with Max,
And you know Max
that
doesn't want to
Raiders
play
team,
there.
like they look competent. They did really good stuff in free agency. You're gonna get Mendoza in there. You got Bowers and Genty. You added some nice pieces on defense, so it won't just be Max against the world. I mean, that division is tough though, because
Man,
like
I don't and
Denver,
I honestly don't think Max wants to play there, to be honest with you.
I don't either. I feel like, but a lot of that could have been from the old regime though. Like they got a whole new coaching staff in there, and if they make Max feel like they're moving in the right direction, then maybe you know. I know he's a professional, so he's gonna go out and do his job regardless. Because he tried to last year and they benched him. Well, they shut him down those last couple of weeks so they could for sure get the number one pick. That's what pissed him off initially. But yeah, I don't know. And like we were saying before, I don't know if we said it on air or not, but my thing with that pick was like if you're gonna trade for Maxx Crosby, you're you're gonna go win the Super Bowl next year, right? Or in the next 2 years. That's what that says to me. We're Maxx Crosby away from winning the Super Bowl, giving up them
Hmm.
two firsts. As great as Lamar is, and Derrick Henry is, getting up there, but he's still a beast. He has almost no weapons. He lost likely to us. Mark Andrews is cool. You got really no receivers like that. I like Bateman, and I love Zay Flowers, but like limited to what he is.
Yep.
That defense looked ridiculously bad to start the year. They got better, and yeah, Max definitely would help that. I think Trey, but I don't know. Like even the initial trade itself was like, wow, okay,
Hmm.
they
Ah,
must
well.
feel like they're right there. I would him go to Kansas City. Granted, I'm pretty sure Vegas is not trading within division like that. I'm pretty sure for three first, they'd be like, yeah, no, I don't want to do that.
Dude, Crosby in Kansas City? Ooh,
Listen,
boy.
KC, they lost a lot of pieces on that defense, man. I know
But
Spags is a beast and he's gonna figure it out, but like, oof, they lost both their corners. I think they lost two of the three starting linebackers. I don't know.
well,
I
the
believe.
draft is next month, so we'll see.
I
Draft is
believe
next
in
month.
Andy Reid and Patrick Mahomes. Now you didn't gave him a running back where he can actually, get busy. Tyreek Hill's probably going back to KC.
Yeah.
And I'll say, and I'm going to be the first to say it. I feel like the fact that the Chiefs looked bad last year and they haven't looked like themselves over the chip that's on Mahomes' shoulder is getting
Mm-hmm.
big. I feel like the league is in trouble. Because everybody's sitting there like, oh, well, Pat's not, he's done, it's over for him, he's dead. I feel like Pat Mahomes is about to come out here and put up some mad numbers.
Dude, he was denied his three-peat, then
Yeah,
comes back and has a shitty year. So
yeah.
yeah, he's because you know he wants to be in that talk along with Tom Brady. So you know
Mhm.
he's gonna make it. So again, the draft is around the corner. Free agency is still going on, correct?
Yeah. Yeah.
So we'll see what Kansas City does.
Shout
I'm
out to
never.
the Giants, too, bro.
Oh yeah,
Putting
dude, we're
pieces
putting
all on the
pieces
board.
around. Now, my main concern is this: that offensive line. That
Mhm.
offensive line. You know, people
We
say. You
did
know,
the
we
right
always
thing,
say
though.
we.
We brought Illuminor, Jermaine Illuminor is back. What a sweet deal. 3 years, 39. I thought he was going to command at least 20, 25. Right tackles can get 20, 25, 30 a year. So getting him on that deal, another year with Andrew Thomas healthy. I Evan Neal re-signing for that minimum was like I seen some people like shocked about this, but I'm like Harbaugh doesn't have that slate with him. He's going to give him an opportunity. The dude has talent, natural talent. Obviously, he would not have been picked, even though it was a bad pick for us. He was still in the top echelon, upper echelon of players that year. Like he's definitely talented. He's humongous, quick feet.
Yeah,
I
just
just feel
put him
like
at
we've been
guard.
saying, put him inside. We've been saying that for years. Maybe Harbaugh's that's the plan. I don't know, but
If he's able to do it with him, hey man,
yeah, I
do
trust
it.
in Harbaugh until he gives me a reason not to.
Yeah,
I watched what he did with Baltimore. With obviously Lamar is an outlier, but think
and
about
I
those
think
Ravens teams. They haven't been all that talented.
and I think it's
You know?
important for people to know that signing Likely, signing Mooney is important for Jax
Mhm.
and Malik.
Oh yeah, and Ricard, the fullback,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
all
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Pro
That
Bowl fullback. We're gonna run that ball, man. Scat. I like that they're talking about running backs. Like I love Jeremiah Love out of Notre Dame. I'm obviously not like I don't mind drafting him in the first round, but it can't be at 5. Like if your guy is not and somebody offers you a nice, you know, a first couple seconds type deal to move back some spots and he's there, go for it. This is the kind of draft I feel like if you were to trade back, get some capital in the future. Like we're not a we're not a piece away from Super Bowl. I think we're a playoff contention team right now. You know, the draft is going to add to that, but yeah, I I
yeah,
like
bro.
that. I like the signings and this punter from Baltimore is an All Pro. You know, our special teams have been a mess for like since Coughlin left, essentially. And Harbaugh, that's one of his specialties. So I don't know. I'm liking the shape of the way the roster's looking. I love Mooney. It's like I feel like that's a low key move. Austin from Pittsburgh, the slack guy.
Hmm.
That's not a bad one. I hope we get another outside receiver. You know, I like re-signing Isaiah Hodgins too. Love
Yep,
Hodgie.
because he's a playmaker for us. I mean, dude, those
Yeah.
pieces that we picked up, even if we lose one guy,
Hmm.
you know, it makes it so that it doesn't hurt too bad, depending on how their offensive scheme works.
Yeah.
You know, because
And
I mean,
look at what.
you saw what we looked like once we lost Malik.
Yeah.
So you know that kind of dynamic. Yeah, let's.
And
I don't
bro,
understand how teams don't prep for that any fucking way. Like,
think about how many games we had won that we lost in the last minute. Like, what was it, like 8 or 9 games that we had leads going into the fourth or overtime? Like, these are all games that we would have won, and that's without Malik. You know what I mean?
and I'm
Like,
gonna say
that
this.
number
I
one
know
reason.
you're kind of low, you know, playing it a little low key here. A healthy New York Giants team,
Mhm.
there's no reason why they shouldn't be in the Super Bowl. With
Yeah.
what we have on offense and on defense, I'm gonna say it. I'm not even saying it as I'm just legitimately a healthy
Talent's there.
New York Giants team.
Yeah.
There's no reason why they shouldn't be in the Super Bowl.
The talent's there. And
So-
look at what Wandale Robinson got. Like he was way out of our price range. I love Wandale. I'm happy for him to get that bag, and I hope he does great in Tennessee. There's no damn way I'm paying him that kind of contract.
Yeah, I mean, he wanted the bag over the ring, so that's okay. You want to know? Hey, Daniel Jones again pulls another effing. This nigga was holding out because he wanted more money, and they gave it to him.
Bro, coming off the Achilles too. I wouldn't have given him that even if he didn't get hurt last year. I guess people don't learn from what you. We literally just watched this movie 3 years ago. Thank you, Indianapolis. There you go. I'm looking at this team. This is another one, bro. You traded those two first to get Sauce Gardner, right? Cool. Because they had the best record in the league at the time. Hey, everything's looking peachy. You guys are not that close to winning the Super Bowl. That division sucks. Like Houston's not great. Jacksonville's cool. Maybe let me take it back. The division's not a complete shit show, but
Houston's making moves too now.
Yeah, Houston's making moves. Jacksonville just had their best year, and Tennessee. Hey, as bad as they were, they got a new coach in there. They spent a bunch of free agency. Like, I don't look at the Colts and think, oh yeah, Daniel Jones healthy, bro. They're about to do it. No, you gave Alec Pierce that kind of money. Listen, good for him. I don't know that I would have given him that contract. And he had 1,000 yards, and he led the league in like yards per catch. It was like almost 20 yards per catch. But he doesn't catch a lot of passes though. Like he'll catch like 50, 60 balls, and like he'll get 1,000, and that's dope. But you trade Pittman.
Not a good fantasy pick either.
Jonathan Taylor's not going to get younger as the seasons go. That O-line is awesome, but they did lose pieces from that. They traded some of their defensive guys, and like they reworked that defense. I don't know, man. I'm looking at that contract. Like, I guess you pay it because you have to, but I don't know that you do. Because if the Colts are what they think they are, for one, you should have been able to do this for Anthony Richardson. For two, Kyler Murray was there, or I guess who was there.
I'm gonna say that I've been looking at Kyler Murray. I mean, I don't know how good he is, man, and I don't know how good. Because I mean, we'll see. We'll see what happens to him.
I think Kyler's going to do well in Minnesota. If he, I mean, it would have to be him, McCarthy. I don't know. I guess he's a starter.
We'll see. We'll see because he's had talent around him, and hasn't really done much. So, we'll see what he does. But hey, I don't want to say that I'm happy about this, but I don't feel bad about this. Did you hear about Dylan Brooks getting pulled over for DUI? Cop pulls him over, tells him about, it smells like a dispensary in here. When's the last time you smoked? Dylan's reply was like 6 months ago. But when you hear him speaking, like he sounds like your typical, how they try to portray stoners, like, yeah, dude, And he was all slow. But I mean, I'll give him this. He didn't pull a, do you know who I am? I give him credit for that. You know what I'm saying? He was cooperative with the cop. So like the whole thing went smoothly. When the cop was asking about his injured hand, he was like, what's wrong with your hand? I just had surgery, blah. So I give him respect for all that. I just don't feel bad that it happened to him. Like, you got pulled over for a reason, nigga. So, you're stupid on the court. You're probably being stupid behind the wheel. But you handled yourself correctly because it didn't end with, with your face on the hood of a car. It didn't end with you getting beat up. It didn't end with you getting shot. So I commend him for that. But I'm still not a fan. Go fuck yourself.
He's having a good season too, which is funny.
Yeah, whatever.
He's having a very good season. Like, they were talking about he's an all-star stuff this year.
Whatever. Fuck. What is he, Canadian?
Yeah, he is.
Fuck him.
Canadian. I never understand these dudes with this kind of money, bro. Like, for one, why are you driving anywhere? Two, I get
you don't have a homeboy that could drive you.
Yeah, like I get wanting to ride and smoke or whatever, but like
You can easily. There's always one homeboy in the crew that doesn't smoke, that doesn't drink, that just likes to chill.
Yeah.
Shoot this shoot this motherfucker a couple of dollars and let him drive you. Like, why, dude? It's
Why
just
risk it? Why take the chance? I don't know. I don't
and
like
I,
the risks that cats put themselves in.
you know what I mean. Now, your boy Dwight Howard is retired, so he can go raid more booties. I just was
Hall of
gonna
Famer,
mention
man.
that. Yeah.
I wish the NBA had an actual Hall of Fame, like it being like the Naismith Basketball Hall of Fame. Like this cat's in the hall that like, and they didn't do much in the NBA, but like they had good international careers or they had great college moments.
So we got about 20 minutes, so
My
there's two
favorite
more
though.
things I wanted to talk about. Primary, one of them being your Bam Adebayo
Hey,
scoring
let's
83
be honest.
points.
They're like, oh, that's the nastiest 83 I've ever seen. All right, why don't more people do it? Yes, he shot under 50%. Yes, they were intentionally fouling at one point, but the man had like 40 and a half. You know, he had like
The
70.
Wizards, the
Yeah, the
Wizards, right?
Wizards. This happens to
Like,
them.
are the Wizards any good? Because all right, who did Kobe get his 82 on?
Toronto. And you know what's crazy? They needed every point from Kobe. That was a close game. This game, I get that argument. This game was over. He could have took Bam out. He didn't have to play the fourth quarter. I get that. But
And
like,
Bam
I
has
love
teammates.
Spoelstra.
At the time, Kobe didn't really have much, which is why
No,
they needed him to score all
and
those
Bam's
points.
guys were hurt. Like Hero was out, Powell was out. Like his scoring guys were out. But I feel like I love Spoelstra for this because you see your guy hitting the 60 in the third quarter. I'm like, hey, go for it. Go for 100. I don't care.
And like, look, 49 of those points came from the free throw line. I don't knock you getting your points at the free throw line. I mean, Jordan did it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's
But
part of the game. And some of those fouls, like
the Wizards, though.
the Wizards were doing the dumbest shit. They didn't even double him until the fourth, until like they really started to like push for him to get all these points. Like that's when they started double, triple teaming him. But yeah, the intentional fouling just to get more possessions, like it's a little nasty. But hey, man, 83 is 83. That's crazy to me.
I-
I think 100 is in reach. I think it's possible because Bam, he only hit what like 7 or 8 threes. You get a cat that's like a sniper 3-point shooter.
Look,
I
I'm
can
gonna
see
say
Anthony
right now,
Edwards getting 100.
Seeing the kind of freak, that Wemby is, Wemby should
Oh
be
yeah,
doing it.
and I feel like Wemby could do it. I feel like Anthony Edwards, Luca had the 73 or whatever a couple years ago. I think Luca is one to watch.
Because
I think 100's doable.
here's the thing with Wemby. How tall is he? What's almost 8 feet?
Yeah, he's like 7'6", 7. I think 7'6". Yeah.
All right, so you have 3 seconds. You drop in the post, you get the ball every single time. Every time you come down the court, that's all you have to do. Because
And he got a bag.
no matter what side of the baseline he's on,
Mm-hmm.
or even by the free throw, because all he really has to do is just turn around and there it is.
He's shooting threes. He can handle
So
the ball.
I congratulate Bam, 83 points, but I super believe. Hey,
Yeah,
you, I feel like those bones are gonna snap too. I saw that with Kevin Durant because Kevin Durant's built like that, but he's not that long. With guys like that, I expect them to get hurt because like you got no meat on you, dog. I mean,
You know what I love about Wemby's game though? It's so refined for such a young guy. Like his moves and like the way he sees the game and plays it, like I don't know, man. It's a beautiful thing to watch. And he's such an alien, like to be that big, but to be able to move like that and handle.
It's insulting to handle the ball like that at your height in front of people who are closer to the ground. And like, dude, again, it's unfair when he's.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter where he's at. He's literally looking down into the basket.
Bro, he's blocking threes from the foul line. Like he's jumping out, extending himself, and touching the ball, catching 3-pointers. If he's healthy, bro, the conversation is gonna get weird in the next 20 years.
Yeah.
If he gets the accomplishments and the accolades,
Before we start talking about two of the retards in this country, how about your boy LeBron James requesting to be given a badge just because now he holds the record for what most field goals, whatever it is. Like nigga, you've been playing for 50 years,
I just
but
want
you
to see
still
that.
you still haven't caught Michael Jordan's record of 40-point games as long as you've been playing.
I just,
But yet,
I just
but
need
yet
him to
motherfuckers
retire,
want to
man.
argue that this nigga's the GOAT or he
He
should
needs to
be in the
retire,
GOAT
man.
conversation. Get the fuck out of here.
I
Take your
just
little
don't.
Boy Scout badge and get the fuck out of here.
I get like maybe he wants to win another ring or two. I get that, but like looking at the way that that team's constructed and like the things that he's doing, salary wise, like if he really wanted to win, wouldn't you just go to like Oklahoma for the minimum? Like who's going to talk about? Oh well, he got those rings off of Shea's back or off of Luca's back or whatever. Okay, he still got them. I don't. My thing is like, what is he still playing for? I get love of the game, cool, but like I
Nah, he's a
don't know.
fucking ass clown. I'm already done with that motherfucker, dude.
Oh yeah,
He's an
I
ass
don't like
clown.
watching Laker games because I love Luca. I'm over it. Like, listen, just go, man. Just go ahead and retire.
So
The game will be okay without you. NBA
exactly.
will survive, I think.
So how about one retard endorsing another retard? Have you heard about this?
Hmm. Was it
Trump
Jake Paul?
endorsing your boy Jake Paul.
Bro, you see how sweaty that man was? Like, how you sweat through a suit like that, bro? That's crazy work.
Who's that, Paul?
Yeah. Yeah, on that tan suit. Pits was wet. It's almost like his speech pattern was almost like he was trying to talk like Trump when he was up there speaking. I was like, wow,
And the
this is
little
crazy.
dance.
Like, yeah, I'm like, who cares? Like, Jake Paul's a, yeah, like, let's go. But no, like that one, they must have done that TikTok before they went out there and spoke because when he was up there and at that podium speaking, my man's pits was pouring. I'm like, you know, you sweating. You sweat through a suit. You got on a shirt, probably an undershirt under that. You know,
Cocaine, buddy.
put some deodorant on. That shit. You know,
It's either cocaine or the roids, one of the two, or both, or both.
Anthony Joshua taught you a lesson, bro. I guess you ain't learning.
When I see
Brought
that
down.
man, and I'm like,
I only want to see him fight fighters now. No more retired mixed martial artists. No more YouTubers. No more this, that. No, you fighting. Go fight. Like, put your name in the WBC, the IBF, all of them. Like, put your name in the boxing federations, and you fighting those fights.
and like, what kind of office are you endorsing this nigga to take?
Bro,
That's my
at this point, anything's possible.
like. What
Anything.
kind of what kind of office do you expect this clown to take? That just
This is it's this is like a very unfunny movie. You remember that movie, Idiocracy? I know you remember that movie, bro.
oh,
We're living
absolutely. That movie is the reason why Crocs are so popular today.
electrolytes. Remember the plants love electrolytes?
That movie literally, and I mean, dude, we're not too far from it if we're not there
No,
already. But that
if
movie
I'm not
literally made
mistaken,
Crocs
President
popular.
Camacho was a wrestler as well. You know,
Yeah, yeah.
Trump's in the WWE Hall of Fame for whatever reason. The
Well,
Secretary of Defense.
he probably sucked the right dick to get there.
I think I just watched that movie not that long ago, and I was like, it is scary how close this is coming, bro. Like, it's not even just about being sheep. It's about seeing something with your eyes and then telling your mind something else happened. And
Hmm.
then having the balls to tell others what you saw that ain't really happened. No, it's not. No, that didn't happen that way. We literally watched this happen, and you tell me no, that's not what happened. No, your eyes are deceiving you. All of our eyes are deceiving us. Everybody. It's crazy. unless it's something positive for that side, then it'd be like,
Like, bro,
yeah, this is what he does.
I don't even know what to say. And here's it. And here's what gets me, dude. That fucking moron will be in some kind of political office sometime soon. And there are going to be morons who will vote that shit in.
Yeah, yeah. What's the problem?
But it shouldn't surprise anyone because we live in a country where black people are hated more than pedophiles. So there you have it. You know what I
Not
mean?
just blacks, people of color,
Yeah.
anybody of any color. I've seen a lot of this like this white nationalist speak lately, and like they're not even like back in the day they try to be a little bit clever about their racism or try to like be sneaky with. Now they're just outright saying it, just saying the loud part out or the quiet part out loud, and that's what's up. That's fair. Hey, listen, feel how you feel.
I'd rather you do so.
Yeah, but let's not call it something that just like I was saying. Whatever I see, that's not truth. Whatever I hear you say, no, you didn't say that. Oh, I took it wrong. Oh, it's out of context. What context could there be if you're racist? You're just racist. It's
Period.
cool. And I see people coming to the realization of what we've been saying for years, and it's like hitting them like it's hitting them like a truck. But what didn't you see that we've all seen? This Epstein shit. Other countries are taking actions against people on those lists. We are not taking no actions. According to the
Yeah.
FBI, there's nothing to do.
Yeah.
It's just child pornography. So if that's the case, and I always say it, if you support this guy and these people and their agenda, I mean, for one, I feel like you're protecting pedophiles. That's not even it. If they are innocent, like you love to scream they're innocent. They would never do something like that. Release it. If I was in that position and I have the power to release something that exonerates me and it clears me, oh, I'm putting it out there, bro. Believe you me, I wouldn't have no issue doing it. For one, I'm not a pedophile. For two, I'm not evil. So listen,
And these
there it
dudes,
is.
you got these lookalikes. Now there's another lookalike apparently driving around in a convertible in Florida. I mean, like, oh yes,
I,
yes,
I and
yes.
I was and Hugh, I'm glad you said that because I'm not giving Trump credit on much. I'll give him credit for this though. He definitely made white people, white men feel disenfranchised. Like he actually pulled that off to where the most powerful people feel like they're the ones that are being oppressed. Like how can you make the oppressors the oppressed? And like who's oppressing them? I was like, who
And you
how?
know,
How did we get here?
though, bro, we know somebody personally. Okay, I'm not gonna call him out by name, but he told our nephew, "Don't ever act like those other blacks making an excuse, that they're being oppressed." This is this is what you're telling a young black dude.
And if I'm not mistaken, I'm not going to speak for all black people, but I'll speak for myself. I don't think the black plight or the black oppression issue, I don't think that we've ever asked for special treatment or an advantage or anything. I thought all we wanted was equality. Just listen, we could throw the
Or
past away. We're just starting fresh. Everybody's on the same level, same playing field. I thought that's all we really wanted.
or to put it like Riley, just pay what you owe, nigga.
Yeah. But you know what
That's
the
all you
thing
got to do.
is? If it was fair and equal, I guess that is the disadvantage for them because it isn't really a competition in a lot of aspects. I guess you know what I mean. Like, I don't understand this need for power over others. Like, what is so intoxicating and so great about oppressing others? Like, I don't understand it.
Yes, sir. You're
That's
absolutely.
it.
You says it's because they can't hate people of color without consequences. You were absolutely
That's the
correct.
thing. Like the freedom of speech, you have the right to say whatever you want, but there are consequences to the things you say. Just be prepared for whatever those are. That's all. I
Hmm.
don't know. I'm just confused by like that oppressed stuff. Like I don't get that. How?
And like for that to be coming from, like, again, I'm not going to call them out. You know what I mean? But what are you trying to get across to the young black fella by telling him that?
And I was like,
As
you
if
got
as if that kind of shit like it exists, dude. It's
oh yeah.
happened. It continues to happen.
If we're
Left
so hated, you hate us so much, just leave us alone.
and that
Let us be.
that's a mistake. Here's a mistake that we've made. You know, when it came to cities like Black Wall Street, what is now known as now what you call Central Park, used to be Seneca Village, um, what's now underwater, which is now Lake Lanier. Like those type of towns, they focused on they focused on the right things, but what they didn't focus on at all was protecting those things that they were building. They didn't put any kind of money into a military force or police force or anything, you know, but they put all their attention to everything else, which isn't wrong because you saw how successful those fucking cities were before the United States took them out. But they didn't build anything to protect those things that they were building. That was the only mistake that they made.
Yeah.
Because if we had our own army, our own police force, our own fire department, much like some of these other neighborhoods and other races have,
Mhm.
those cities probably would still be standing. We didn't focus on any weaponry, no nothing, which is probably what needs to be done first, and then build those things so they can't take it from us. That's what needs to be done. That was their only mistake back then. It was just not focusing on protecting those things that they were building. Because you saw how quickly they wiped those things out. And I mean, they wiped them out quickly.
I just
It's,
don't. I just don't understand it, bro. Like,
yeah,
what is
neither do I. Neither
it's
do I.
hate?
But then, you know,
It's hate, and I
but
feel
when
like
our,
that's a lot of like with this MAGA. I feel like a lot of that base, a lot of it is hate. That's all it really is.
mhm.
There's no
And when our nephew told,
politics.
and dude, you have no idea how much I was fuming
Mm,
when our nephew told us that. You have no, I'm like, you know what? Thankfully, I wasn't there for that conversation.
mm.
Thankfully, I wasn't there for that conversation. That's all I'm going to say about that. Like, I was fuming, bro. And I was like,
Yeah,
look,
I don't like that. 'Cause
yeah,
I'm as a black man, I'm not sitting here being like, well, the man's holding me down. Any mistakes that I've made, any situations that I've been in, that's on me. It's my
yeah.
decisions, my actions. I should have
I'll
done.
accept responsibility for the things
Yeah.
I have control over, but
Now,
I'm not going to
obviously, I
deny.
know
Yeah,
I'm playing a game that's rigged. Of course, I'm not stupid.
exactly.
We know the game's rigged, but still, some of this is on me. Well, the decisions that were made are my decisions. I can live with them, but this is a rigged game.
Hmm.
Like that's why I feel like the issue comes because like people don't want to have these conversations because they're difficult. It's tough to talk about. No, it's not. You
These
aren't
conversations need to
responsible
be had.
for. Yeah, like you're not responsible for your ancestors, nor am I. But we are responsible for the future and what our children's
And
future looks like.
let me say this, man. My algorithm is full of videos where the caption is "We are not our ancestors."
You know, I've seen a lot of those.
You know what I'm saying? We are putting fists to jaws
That's it.
violently.
Play a
And
game, man. Play stupid games, you win stupid prizes.
exactly. Our boy Godfrey, he has this new thing where he was like, on this episode of Leave Black People Alone.
Love Godfrey. Love Godfrey.
Effing hilarious, bro.
That's a
Awa,
dream,
awa.
yes. I'm gonna put I'm gonna manifest that into the universe. That's a dream,
Oh,
yes.
pimping. I'd love to have him come chill with us, bro. Like he
Godfrey.
knows like the amount of information
Such
he's
a
yeah,
well educated brother,
yeah,
man.
exactly. That's where the amount of information like I wouldn't be able to retain that information because there's so much I'm picking up now. Like it
Mm.
just
Those are the best comedians to me. The cats
oh
that
yeah.
are intelligent. because they can like Chappelle's like that, where I'm gonna tell you a joke, you're gonna laugh, but I'm gonna teach you something with that joke.
Exactly.
So I'm like, hey, listen, every time I see Godfrey come up or he has a special out, I'm watching it. Any interview, I'm watching it. Love his pod. Godfrey's the best. We love you. Here at the lab,
brother.
we love you, Godfrey. You are that guy. Thank you for echoing our issues and our thoughts, because we need more like that. We need
And he has a platform to do it, man.
Yeah.
I mean, look,
more people like that.
We got what 3 to 5. You know what I mean? My man's got like thousands upon thousands. You know what I mean? So yeah,
we got the realest one though. Hugh, listen.
Yes, sir.
Well, we hit.
Yes, sir.
Get to where we're going. You already know. You already know. Day one.
We're gonna have to get Hugh on too, man. We need to see Hugh's face.
Listen,
see your face, Hugh.
You are always welcome, sir.
You know it. But we want to thank you for participating. You know it, man. We want to thank you for participating. Remember to like, subscribe, and share. Again, thank you for joining us, man. Tune in next week. I am Al, joined by my brother Marcus. Peace.
The bitches, the guns, the knives, the average. Smashing the niggas is trying to stop the dough. To get focused, nigga, we about to blow. Money, the jewels, the cribs, the cars, the clothes, the bitches, the guns, the knives, the average. Smashing the niggas is trying to stop the dough. To get focused, nigga, we about to blow. The money, the jewels, the cribs, the cars, the clothes.